course, crypto scams are up. Obviously, crypto is hugely, wildly popular now, thanks to the crazy rise of Bitcoin and others, Ethereum and the like. And with the instability of just fiat currency in general, hyperinflation, and uncertainty of what's going on the planet, people are going to be trying to put their money in all kinds of different things. Cryptocurrency seems to be the newest best craze, I guess. And of course, whenever that kind of thing happens, you get a bunch of scammers. Anytime something gets popular, you're gonna find the losers come out to see what they can take from it. I'm gonna read this article here. This is Cointelegraph. I'll be honest, never even seen these guys before I got this article, but let's see what they have to say here. So, crypto sleuth warns of scammers behind the DeFi protocol. Okay. Pseudo-anonymous blockchain investigator Zach XBT issued a warning about a group of scammers attempting to entrap more victims in a new fraud using millions of stolen funds. In a thread on X, Zach XBT disclosed the findings of an investigation over Leaper Finance, a lending protocol based on Blast. According to the analysis, the group is behind several rug pulls, including those that hit users of Magnate 6.5 million, Kokomo 4 million, and Soulfire 4.8 million, and Lendora. In the past, they let the TVL grow to 7 figures before stealing all those user funds deposited to the protocol and falsify the KYC documents, which is know your client documents. Anytime you're doing any kind of investment with anything, you have a KYC document has to be filled out. So that's what they're referring to. Plus, use low-tier audit firms. They have now launched scams on Base, Solana, Scroll, Optimism, Arbitrum, Ethereum, Avalanche, etc., noted Zach XBT. The group is also believed to be responsible for scams on Hash DAO, Glory Finance, and Zebra DAO. Some of these you're not even going to know. Some of these I don't even know. But anyways, you get the gist. Obviously, they're launching scams on all these different sites and all these different platforms, essentially. So losses attributed to the group are estimated at over 20 million. The rug pull takes place when the developers of a blockchain-based protocol suddenly withdraw all of their funds from a liquidity pool or project wallet, essentially draining the funds invested by others. This usually happens without any warning, leaving investors with worthless tokens or assets. And of course, if that's happening with cryptocurrency, who's going to be complaining? And who are you complaining to? Most of this money that people are putting in cryptocurrencies and such it's not like, this isn't like after tax dollars where people are like, oh, this is all legitimate funds. And this is like probably a lot of it is young people, maybe between the ages of like 16 and 21. And they're just throwing money in there and they don't know what to do anyway. If they lose the money, they're like, what do I even do? They're not going to go to the SEC. If they did, what are they going to do? So it's like these scammers know that. They know this is easy pickings. All they have to do is, be good with the, with the technical end of this, and they can scam a bunch of would-be investors. As part of the latest scam endeavor, the group reportedly funded a Leaper Finance address on the Blast network with nearly 1 million laundered from previous scams, adding further liquidity to lure victims. Shortly after Leaper Finance's connection to the scams was revealed, the group replied to Zach XBT, harassing the investigator while announcing a token launch. Nice work, my comrades here at Lazarus. Fear you yet admire you. Fear you yet admire you, they said in reference to the North Korean hacker group Lazarus. Leaper Finance and Glory Finance accounts on X have been deactivated and the project's websites have also gone dark. So the thing about this too, you'll see sometimes, like Binance got hit. Sometimes these bigger platforms will get hit too, right? So again, what do you do? I mean, I haven't been the victim of any of this yet. I do have some stuff on some of these, like I have cryptos on Binance, for example, and I haven't been the victim of it yet. But if it were to happen, I'd probably just take the loss. I'll be real with you. So that's the problem with this. It's going to be like the Wild West over here until they. Okay, here's the catch. If you don't legitimize it, if you don't get the SEC involved and, and have regulation on it, well, then you don't have protections and such. Like CDIC protects your bank accounts up to a certain amount of money if somebody were to scam your bank accounts, right? Credit cards, if you've ever had a credit card defrauded, the easiest thing possible. You just call the credit card company, say, these charges weren't mine. Bam, they reverse them. They go back. They discontinue that card. They send you a new card, and away you go. I've had it happen to me like 5 different times. Usually gas stations. Gas stations are the worst, by the way. So my advice, obviously, on that would be use your credit card. Don't use your bank card. If you've ever had your bank card or your bank account emptied, good luck getting that money back. You ever had your credit card done something to? The easiest thing in the world. So, but with these cryptocurrencies, no, it's not going to be the same. Nobody's going to, insure your money or come to you and be like, okay, well, you know what, you got scammed, so we'll make you whole. Not going to happen. You're just going to be left holding the bag. So be careful. Obviously, user beware, buyer beware, investor beware, because they're out there. These scammers are out there, and they're coming for your money.